Hi everybody, welcome to YSCon Driving, and this is the next step to the future of automobiles, and this is the all-electric BYD Atto 3, and it's a SUV, it's a 5-seater SUV, and it's about the size of a Corolla Cross in terms of overall length, which is, it says 4455 mm, and it is has a width of 1.875 and also a height of 1.615 meters and a wheelbase of 2720. So this is built on an all-electric platform, so the wheelbase is longer, but you can see that the overhang is much shorter, but the overall length is about 4.4 meters. So it is what I would call a C plus segment SUV. Okay, so that gets the size out of the way. And what powers this car is a 60.48 kilowatt hour battery. And there is a lower version which has 49.92 kilowatt hour, but that will be brought in later. This one is the one with a higher extended battery, and it gives you 480 kilometers of range according to what they have given us. And you have a car that is built on an all-electric platform and drive to front wheels with a range of 480 kilometers. Okay, the weight of this car is actually quite good. It's only 1.75 tons, which is very good for an electric car because batteries take up a lot of weight. And the one with a smaller battery has only is only 1.68 tons. Okay, in terms of ADAS features, it has emergency braking, front and rear collision warning, adaptive cruise control, and also rear cross traffic alert. All right, so let's take a look around the car with all the numbers out of the way. Okay, this is the front, and as you know, electric cars don't need any cooling, or really not that much cooling, so you find that there is not much of a grille. There is a little bit of intake here, I think, because the mechanism inside requires a little bit of cooling, and there is actually a cooling system for the batteries. So along the sides, you can see the cladding for a SUV, and these are 18-inch wheels. They actually look pretty big for 18-inch wheels, right? Well, that's because the car is not really that big, so the 18-inch wheels make the car look rather big. And actually from a distance, I would thought that these were 19 or 20-inch based on the overall profile. Now then you get, of course, your SUV front and rear doors, color-coded, and then, okay, sorry, at the front we get a McPherson strut suspension and vented discs, and at the back this is a multi-link. So in terms of suspension, this vehicle is quite well appointed, yeah, so it's 4-wheel independent. Then along the back here you have this little wing. This seems to be how the Chinese, by the way, this car comes from China, this is how the Chinese seem to be building their side profiles for the SUVs. And at the back you see lights that go across, okay, from left to right, and I think it looks pretty good. So you see here, this one says it's EV, and over here you see this is the model name, Atto 3. Now there is no delineation, or rather there is no indication of what is the battery size, but the main difference I think would be the battery size. And here you see BYD, which translates into build your dreams. Okay, so let's take a look inside. Okay, here's the interior. Now what I know of the interior is that it is built of the seats are artificial leather, so there's no cows died for this. And here is the steering positions. Nice steering. Let's see. Okay, so you have adjustable steering, and the meter is here. So this is what you see of your driving information. It's attached to the steering wheel. So this is something very unique. You see here, the meter goes up and down with the steering, so you don't have to worry about visibility. And of course, you have your steering wheel controls. You can see here, yeah. So all the collision mitigation stuff controls are here. And wow, I come in the other side. Okay, this is a key fob, and what we're going to do is, I'm not going to drive the car, but we're going to start the car with this button, and it turns on. So there's a welcome sound, and you have the speedometer here, which actually follows the steering wheel. And over here you have the battery power, and here is the energy that you're expanding. Then I can see here, there's this button down here that actually can determine the what you call the regenerate. Yeah, you have standard, and then you have high, and then you have 3 driving modes here. You have sport, normal, and eco. So 3 modes just by pressing this little button here. You can see there. And then down here you have, this is your radio volume button. Then you have your emergency flashes, your parking distance warning, then your blind spot monitor, and I think this is the auto hold. Yes, and yeah, so that's about it. And look at the gear stick, man. So you have to unlock it, and then you push forward for reverse, stay in the middle for neutral, and down at the bottom for drive. And this is the parking brake. There's a button here. So this one looks really great. It's like you feel like you're an airplane pilot. Yeah. Okay, so we're not going to drive the car. We don't want it to move forward, yeah, electric cars. And then you have, of course, your steering wheel controls. You have your phone controls and your ADAS controls over here. And of course, this is your normal wiper. And very good. This car comes from China, which is left-hand drive, but they have taken the trouble to convert it for signal on the right-hand side, which is like normal right-hand drive car. So it's very thoughtful of them. And next we look at the aircon louvers. They look really futuristic. And so this is for the driver's side, co-driver side. And down here you have a wireless phone charger. So up here is two-tone, and that again is the aircon louver, and glove compartment is here. And there's an electronic parking brake here. So that's about it for the front part of the car. And we also have a panoramic sunroof, which is quite good. You see, you can open it. And there's also the what you call this is the shutter, which is also electric, and now we are closing the shutter. And if you close the glass, it's all electric. Then you can close the shutter all the way to the front. There you go, and the shutter comes back all the way to the front. So if the sunroof is open, the shutter cannot close. Just now I tried to close it, it wouldn't come all the way. Okay, but what we're going to do now is we're going to open it so we can get some outside light coming in to us when we move to the back of the car. So the seats are kind of like semi-bucket, quite good, and adjustable electrical adjustment for the driver. And here also, okay, so the passenger seat is also electrically adjusted, built-in headrest, very good support. And I think that's about it. Over here, drink holders. And we're going to go to the back of the car, have a look. Yeah, come. Okay, so this is the rear seats, and I'm getting into the car now. That driving position was like default for me, and I'm sitting in here. There is actually quite good utilization of space, because you see this car has 2720 mm of wheelbase, because it's built on an all-electric platform. So the batteries are all at the bottom here, and so because of that, they have actually put in very good leg room. Now, rear boot space is about 440 liters under normal circumstances. But when you put down the seats, of course, being SUV, the seats split and fold, yes, 60-40. And when you put down the seats, you get 1 point something cubic meters. All right, so at the back here, there's aircon at the back and also USB charging ports, center drink holder and armrest. And of course, the roof is really nice. The floor is flat and there is plenty of leg room. Headroom for a bit taller person might be a bit of an issue, but that's because of the sunroof. It takes away some of the height of the roof. Okay, now looking at airbags, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the minimum 1, 2, 3, 6, 8 airbags. Oh my gosh, they didn't mention in the catalog, but I saw 8 airbags. And this is something very interesting. This is the tweeter. Oh, this is what? The door handle. Interesting. And look down here. This is the guitar string that Zachary wanted to show me. The guitar string door pocket, and this is the door handle. Okay, I'm going to check out the door handle. Yep, yeah, that was the door handle. Let's open it. Here we go. All right, now we have only the boot left to have a quick one. And okay, we got another media that side. So we'll come this side and have a look at the boot. And we're going to open it. Yep, it opens up. And there you are. So it has an electric boot. You have a tonneau cover. There's plastic and okay guys, no spare tire. Well, there's 440 liters of boot space here. And when you put the seats down, you have 1 point something cubic meters. So there you go. Okay, thank you, Michael. You can hide your gold bars underneath the car. Here we go. See this one? There is about 5 inches of space. You can put your luggage here and put your gold bars inside here. You can't hide durians. They're too small for durians and they smell. So okay, so this is how we found it. This one goes, actually you can have more space by putting this cover down. So this is to, when you have your gold bars to transport, you put the thing up here. So there you go, guys. Let's go back to the front. Okay, guys, so this is just to wrap up. I think the BYD has a good chance of success in this country because with the extended battery that gives you 480 kilometers by NEDC cycle, yeah, you can actually buy this car for 167,800, which is a pretty good price. And with the lower battery, which is 49.92 kilowatt hour, and that gives you 410 kilometers of range, that one is 149,800. So this about wraps up our initial preview of the BYD. So guys, BYD means build your dreams or bring your daddy. All right, guys, so thanks very much for being with us and bye-bye. Okay, guys, we're at the old Sungai Besi Airport and we are having a test drive of the BYD, Build Your Dream. We will go on to sport mode and handbrake, yeah. Okay, tell them we are ready. Okay, so we're going for a quick short drive on the...
Alright, everyone please come forward and I will bring you through the course first before I let you go for the try, yeah?
Okay, so they are showing us the track. This is the runway. So this...
Okay, we will go to the start line first.
Okay, this is the start line.
can see this is the start. From here, you will do a full acceleration, 0 to 100. Okay, all the way to the end is a straight. Okay, let's go. Come forward.
Here is 0 to 100 acceleration.
Okay, we go slow one first. Yeah, I will bring you through the course.
And then they will unleash us. Hi, Zach.
So from the line, full acceleration, yeah, to try out the 0 100. And when you meet the first set of cone here, you will start to brake and try to bring the car to a complete stop. Then slowly move forward.
Yes. By now the aeroplane should be taking off.
At the end here,
Make a U-turn.
And make a right U-turn.
Yes. Why is this cone in the
Then we come to a very
tight position?
And from the start here, we will accelerate.
Yes,
and
accelerate.
Pull to 60 to 70 kilometer per hour.
Yes. 60 to 70 kilometers per hour.
Then we will do a swerve to the left.
Left.
Then right, just follow.
Right.
You can follow your own driving speed.
Slalom.
Okay, after complete the swerving, then continue straight. And at the first set of this cone here, also brake and bring the car slow down, and at the end here, make another right U-turn back to the start again.
Back to the start.
So we will give you 2 tries first. If you want extra one, we will give you another try. Alright, the first car YS, you may go to the start. You can go whenever you are ready.
Okay guys, we are going to do the 0 to 100 and 3, 2, 1, go!
Go, full acceleration.
Traction control. Fighting for grip. 120, 30, 138. Ooh. Oh, brakes work. Very good brakes. Why is this cone in the middle of nowhere? Okay, we will start.
Makes you stop and wonder.
Okay, gotta wait for safety, gotta let them finish that one. Oh, that's Lisa Klopp. Oh, under braking, you see the lights flash? You saw? Okay, go. Whoa, very nice. Okay, we get another try.
It makes the hazard light sound too.
Yeah. So that shows you're under emergency braking. Okay, when we go over the paint, you can feel the car fighting for grip. Okay, that's Kyong. The car actually handles quite well.
Feels very stable.
Okay. Okay, go. Yeah, you can feel the traction control working, right? Again, we hit 138, and there's plenty of stopping room. That cone is still out of position.
Makes you stop and wonder.
Okay guys, that was the 0 to 100 run, very good. And we don't know what time we clocked, but it's pretty brisk acceleration. And now we are waiting to go for the slalom. Okay, go! So let's go at a higher speed. Very nice. Okay, done. Okay, we just wait for the other two cars. From the back, it looks quite okay, huh? Not bad. Guys, that's the Atto. Build your dream. See at the back? Yeah, BYD. Nice.
Hi, BYD.
Change the color of ambient light to red.
Setting the ambient light color to red.
Oh, it is red.
It is? Ah, okay. Well done.
It's a very unique.
Okay guys, so
design.
that was our very short test drive. Please stand by and stay tuned for our next drive. We'll try to give it a go up Genting. So thanks very much for being with us. Until we meet again in our next video. Bye bye.
BYD and BYE.
Okay, handbrake on. We go to P. Where's P? P, yeah. Done.
And cut.